Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming to another great evening of Dungeons and Dragons. But before we hop into that, I just want to welcome you to the first episode in a monthly series called Guests and Goblets, where every month we have one or more guest players, and I, your hostess, Lady D, will interview the guests and let you learn a little bit more about them, and also learn what they're drinking tonight. So, without further ado, let's welcome our guest for our inaugural episode. He is a writer and gaming personality, and astute D&D fans may know him as Eloy, the Asinine Centaur, from The Natural Wonders. Please welcome Ben Creighton. How are you, Ben?
I'm doing good, doing good.
Oh, fantastic. Uh, Now, if I truly prepared, I would have had all these written down, but I did not do that. Um, So I'm just going to ask you a few questions off top of my head here. I hope you're all right with that, because that's how it's going to go.
Yep, that'll work.
It is not a professional operation, ladies and gentlemen, and folks in between. Uh, so um, so Ben, people might know you best from your time as an abridger working on parody versions of anime and video games, but you've since kind of emerged from that, like, in my opinion, I think, and you kind of transformed your entire presence online and seemingly like a lot in your whole life this past year. Am I kind of on the mark with that, or am I kind of missing things there?
Y- yeah, I mean, if we want to go down the list of stuff that has happened to me in the last year, I left my job, moved back to Arizona from Texas. Dad got diagnosed with cancer. I got into a near fatal car accident, and I wrote a book. Am I missing anything?
Uh, well, you would know.
Dad's
I
Dad's cancer free now, by the way. Yay!
fantastic. Always good to hear that. Always good to hear that. Cancer's a hell of a thing to deal with, and I am glad that he's cancer free. Yeah. So personally, I'm a huge fan of your writing. You already know that. I follow you on Medium. That's where you tend to post a lot of your things. And I gotta say, your most recent piece, where you were talking about like a difference between like participating and viewing or watching something, uh, just how different like those two things actually are, and how we kind of confuse ourselves in. I'm kind of rambling, sorry. Um, Thinking that things should be like one way, but what they really should be is the other, like going more towards participatory content. And you've kind of going back to like changing your whole online presence. You've kind of gone from your abridging days to doing stuff with a link to the past randomizers. So yeah, I think there was a question that I was going to put at the end of that, but damn if I can remember it. um,
Yeah, so the Medium piece that you're talking about, which by the way, let me see if I can. Well, I dropped the link in the chat. You can find me at medium.com/at BL Creighton. Uh, but yeah, that's one that I've been working on for a while. It's been tough to write because it's wrestling with some pretty big ideas, and it's compare and contrasting two communities that can be from an outsider's perspective looking in. I wanted to make the piece reasonably readable, even for somebody who wasn't already familiar with either. And there was a first draft of that piece that I scrapped altogether because all of the feedback that I got was, Ben, you're over explaining. Nobody cares about any of these nitty gritty details.
So let's and by the way, sadly I have it set so nobody but like me and my moderators can post links, but I think I got you covered. It is medium.com/BL Creighton, right?
There isn't at in there. Medium's weird like that. Yeah,
Oh, weird.
medium.com/at BL Creighton.
All right, let me rectify that then. Let me Oh, no, don't do that.
I should probably get a bit ly or something for when I'm just to simplify that. Get a custom URL to make that easier for people to find. Hey, we're having a little marketing workshop in here too. Neat.
And let me remove my previous link if it will let me. Okay. There we go. I think I got it that time. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that brings us right to your page. There you are. There's your smiling face. Yeah. Um, cool stuff. Very cool stuff. But in addition to Medium, we briefly touched on it, but like I mentioned earlier, astute D&D fans would know you as the player of Eloy, the asinine centaur, from the Natural Wonders. Um, and you've actually written a book about Eloy, correct?
Yeah, yeah, that started with another Medium article. It's one of those things that you don't realize until until in retrospect. But so my younger brother died at the age of 27, and that was a key a key thing in my finally finishing the long transition between raised Catholic, actually considered going into the clergy at one point, many years ago, uh, all the way through. It's a route that a lot of people are familiar with. Raised very religious, went, I tell people I got tired of describing myself as a Catholic, but I'm Catholic, but I don't really I don't see what the big deal is with gay people. They seem like nice, normal folks. I don't see why that's a problem. I'm Catholic, but I don't understand how the Pope can possibly be infallible. And that those buts add up until am I actually Catholic anymore? Uh, and then went through an agnostic phase, and then finally decided I'm just atheist. Let's not beat around the bush anymore. And I wrote a Medium article about that and how the character of Eloy helped me work through some of those issues, because he was a character who grew up trained in to be a druid, and realized he was no good at that. The god that his people worshipped, or goddess rather, was the personification of the mountain that they lived on. And they only had one prayer: only to Big Rock Mountain, please don't kill us with rock slides today. And she never seemed to answer his prayer. And it wasn't until much later that I realized, I just created a character that spent his whole life praying to a god that probably doesn't exist, but if she does exist, kills his friends for no reason. I wonder if I'm trying to work some shit out here.
Hmm.
And so I wrote all about that on my Medium, in a Medium article, and a good friend of mine read that, and he said, "Ben, I'm also an atheist, and he's got a little daughter. I think she's 6 or 7 now. She would have been like 4 at the time." And he says, "Ben, sooner or later something's going to happen, maybe to one of my parents, maybe to one of my wife's parents, and I'm going to need to explain it to my daughter, and I don't want to do what a lot of people do, which is say it's okay, grandma or grandpa or whoever is in heaven now, because that's not what I believe. That's fine if that's what you believe, but I don't want to I don't want to lie to my child and say something that I myself don't believe." And that's going to be a real tough day. And when that day comes, if I could pull down off my shelf a copy of Eloy the Existential Donkey, uh, to help guide us through that, that would be a big help. So I took I took his suggestion and I wrote the book. I've had a very talented artist, Carolyn Arcabasio, working on the illustration. She's like 98% done, and as soon as we can tick those last 2% over to 100%, so that I know with absolute certainty that I will be able to deliver, I'm gonna start a Kickstarter campaign to raise publishing costs, and we're gonna make this thing happen.
Fantastic. We're definitely going to be looking out for that. I certainly am excited for the book, and I definitely hope that the Kickstarter and the book become very successful. Um, so yeah, That's been our little interview segment with our guest, Ben Creighton. But hey, since I made a dumb little gimmick to go along with the dumb little name that I called this particular series, Guests and Goblets, the dumb little gimmick is asking the guest, what's in your goblet tonight?
I'm so boring tonight. I'm gonna make it easy for whoever the next guest is to upstage me because I'm just on water. I'm getting over a cold, and damn if so many times, right when you're at that tail end of that cold, you think I could have a drink tonight. This will be fun, and then I do. I have that one drink, and then that cold comes back and lasts for another week. So I'm playing it safe tonight.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with keeping it simple and safe. I have an herbal tea blend um, that I like. It's kind of a lemon ginger slash um, slippery elm bark mix. I drink it for like throat stuff. Um, but yeah, that's what's in my goblet. So, without further ado, let's get our other players back in on the call, and we'll introduce everybody else. So, players, you are now free to unmute. So let's get things started off with our good friend Zool. Hello, Zool.
Oh, hi, I'm first. Okay. Hi, I am Zool, he, him pronouns, and this time around I'll be playing Scout, the Kenku Ranger.
Thank you very much. And Dragon?
Hello, I am Dragon Master Outcast, he, him pronouns. I'll be playing Zigbor Shorefoot, the Minotaur Druid.
And Mega.
Hello, my name is Mega, he, him, his, and tonight I play the character Crash, the Timberwolf Shifter Barbarian.
Very good. And Ben, this is going to be your choice. Do you want to reveal your character now, or do you want to wait until it's time in game?
My character is a turtle named Bach, and that's all I'll say for the moment.
All right, very good. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to say that like every time there's no ado to be furthered. Let's get things started. So tonight's adventure is called Haggimber's Fury, and it's about a fire giant and the 4 warriors who join together to stop him. So, let me get my little intro here. It has been 3 years since the fire giant Haggimber came down from the mighty mountain of Jaushil and installed himself as leader of the once great city of Ramosta. The once gleaming bright city at... Yes, I wrote that, and I didn't go back and edit it. Always check your first drafts, kids. The once gleaming bright city of trade at the center of a lush, pristine forest known as the Wild Green Forest is now an industrialized tumor standing atop the Ramostan Plateau. And the Wild Green Forest grows thinner by the day as its timber fuels Ramosta's forges and its ground is torn apart in search of ore and fuel. Ramosta's forges turn great war What the hell did I write? Wow. I'm sorry, folks. Ramosta's forges produce these great war machines that threaten the uneasy peace on this island. The looming threat of war with Ramosta is the topic of conversation at all levels of society, but nobody seems to be doing anything to stop them. Stop them from causing irrevocable damage to the environment, to stop imprisoning its people, to stop slavery and forced conscription, most importantly, to stop their bloodlust. Meanwhile, you, our heroes, were each led from your home by a small cricket-like spirit. Simply showed up one day, clung to you, and began chirping incessantly. You could not destroy it, dispel it, distract it. Nothing. But its maddening chatter would quiet significantly if you traveled further inland, towards the Ramostan Plateau and the forest of Wildgreen. So, after pushing through thick undergrowth and having no idea where you are in this vast forest, you find yourself amongst 3 other travelers, each with their own spectral cricket, surrounding a stump. The crickets are quiet and each turn towards the stump, no matter which direction its carrier faces. So, Zool, how does your character enter?
Gosh, oh, you're making me do this. Okay. I thought you were gonna flavor it. Um, so what kind of massive sized creatures are in this area?
Bears, um, moose.
Can make a honk moose joke, but no. Yeah, barrel work. Barrel work. So I guess following the spirit or cricket spirit, this he'll be like the last one to show up, and he'll be on atop this massive bear that just it seems like he's gonna rampage the area, but just he halts it right in front of everybody else.
All right, and Dragon, how does your character arrive?
So just casually just wandering into the glade, the 6'9" Texas Longhorn Minotaur just casually just wanders into the stump. He's used to the spirits and creatures of the forest coming for aid. So this is nothing new for him. The spirit has shown him where he needs to go. Now he basically just sits down on the ground, staff overlap, and just waits patiently.
Okay. And Mega, how does your character enter?
So whoever happens to be like in the area at the time might hear like a sudden thud every few seconds and followed by a shaking of leaves in the trees. And eventually making out into the clearing is this 6'3" Timberwolf shifter. He has like a white sort of like front fur and grayish, dark brownish fur in like other places, like not like thick fur, but like in like a light like dusting of like a fur over his body. Flat face with sharp canines and pointed ears. And as he goes into this clearing, he is now actively biting at the cricket that has attached itself to his body, trying desperately to remove it, and it just refuses. And then when he looks up, he sees uh he sees the Minotaur. Immediately his ears jump up and he comes in for a running tackle at this Minotaur. Oxdeer!
Hmm? Oh, hello, Crash.
It's like, do you accept the running
Hmm.
tackle?
Okay, what do I need to roll to just for the tackle to collide with me and just me to be just completely immovable?
Competing strength checks or athletics.
Okay, and 18.
Yeah, 13. Damn.
You withstand this tackle like an immovable object being hit by a, well, not quite unstoppable force.
Yeah, after thoroughly like, flattening against this wall of a specimen, he just kind of gives up and hugs regardless. I miss you.
Hugs are nice. Hugs are nice. I've enjoyed your company in the past.
Me too.
Hmm.
And with that, Ben, how does your character enter?
So, ordinary looking turtle, looks like he's been traveling for a while, has a pack, some hunting tackle, all that stuff. Just kind of crests the hill, comes into the glade and looks around, sees the crickets. Oh, oh dear. Oh bother. You all have crickets too. Is that all you have? It's just the crickets then.
Ooh, big turtle man.
Hello.
At least they do seem to be quieting down there. Just you only have the crickets. Yes, that's the only. Nothing else.
Yes, only cricket. Very annoying.
Except the
Oh.
bear.
So,
By the way, D, due to shepherd, circle of the shepherd, I have speech of the woods. Beasts can understand my speech and also have the ability to decipher noises and motions from beasts. So, yeah, I don't need. So yeah, I basically have speak with animals on 24/7.
very nice. All right. So, with that, now that the four of you are gathered, the crickets begin singing an oddly catchy melody with their chirps. And as the music builds, the large stump before you seems to be shifting and warping, moving but without actually moving. And then a large furbolg in a green cloak covered in moss and fungus springs upward from the stump and does a flawless pirouette that would make a ballerina jealous. His blue hair is coiffed in a strange pompadour with twigs and flowers stuck throughout. Hey.
Oh, magic.
Yeah, I hope you like that. I can do it again too.
Hello.
That's a weird ass dancer.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. Do you know why the crickets though?
Oh yeah, the crickets that went out and found you and started chirping all that noise. That was me. I sent them out there for you.
Oh, bother. Oh, dear. I don't know why you would do such a thing, but can you make it be quiet? I've got enough. I've got enough to deal with. Please, thank you.
Oh yeah, now that you're here, I can just take the crickets away from you. Here we go. He snaps his fingers and the crickets disappear.
Thank you. Can you do that with just the crickets, or is it just the crickets that you can make go away?
I mean, I'm sure I could get some mites to leave you alone if the mites are bothering you.
What are you on about?
Oh yeah. Oh,
Crash is biting at his fur again.
oh, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Old Fengus. How are y'all today?
Oh, no worse than any other day.
I am pleasantly surprised this day.
Doing just peachy.
Tried napping. Didn't work.
Well, hey, look, I'm glad y'all showed up here. I know you didn't really have much of a choice with them crickets just making all that noise until you got here, but I'm glad you're here anyway. You four have been chosen.
Yeah, here we go.
And he doesn't elaborate.
Are you gonna go further than
So-
that, or?
Oh no, not chosen again. I've had enough of being chosen. Thank you. If you could unchoose me, that would be wonderful.
Turtle Boy, what are you on about?
I would rather not be chosen today, if possible. Thank you for dismissing the cricket.
Is it competition? I'm good at those.
I mean, it's a bit of a competition, but not really not really in the traditional sense. That big old bad guy at the big city that the person who made me named and immediately forgot. Ramosta, yeah. You know that big old city Ramosta off to the east from here?
I'm familiar.
Well, I just realized I don't have the map up. So yeah, here's the map, everybody, and this is where this yellow token right here. This is where roughly y'all are gathered. Yeah, you know how that big old fire giant guy came down a couple of years ago, decided, hey, I'm gonna run this place, and just kind of ran it into the ground.
Yes, and I don't. The Bach sort of looks over to the left at nothing, and he can have it, and I don't know why you care. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm familiar.
Who are you talking to?
no one. This is fine. This is a normal day in box life.
Yeah, sure.
You know, I talk to the leaves and the trees and the animals and everything, but I ain't seen the likes of you. You're funny. I like you. Anyway, here's what's going on. So, y'all know this big forest that we're in the middle of, right? You know how thick and lush it is?
This is quite lovely.
Yeah,
Yes, great place to tackle.
Oh, I like you, Bull Boy. You're one of my kind, ain't you?
Just a smile just comes across his face.
He just squints like, what did I walk into?
Don't worry about it. He's one with a green, and that just means he's my type of people. Anyway.
Well, I am too, but you don't see me being fricky about it.
Well, I mean, you know, you're my type of people too. Everybody is really. I'm friends with everything. But hey, aside from all that nonsense, I'd like to stay friends with the forest as long as possible. I can't do that if the forest is destroyed, and y'all have something at stake here too. If the forest is destroyed and Ramosta builds up its big evil military and all of its crazy gadgets and everything that it's trying to build, it spells trouble for the entire rest of the island. I want y'all to go off to Ramosta and, you know, try to stop it.
And you can't do this. Why?
I'm a man of peace. I don't get into the warfare business. I would get my hat handed to me in 3 seconds. I tell you what, he's not wearing a hat.
Right.
No forest, no trees. That's bad.
Yeah, very bad, very bad.
Well, I'm sure Bessie and I can do something about it. Just pats the bear.
No. Oh, okay. Just stop yelling. Okay, yes.
We're talking.
Not yet. Yes, yes. I'm sorry.
Crash like talk to Crash too.
I suppose I could help. Maybe. But for now, I should just keep an eye on Crash. Make sure he doesn't hurt himself again.
That spirit oak steer.
God, y'all talk weird.
All right, so here's a deal here. So I know I told you I ain't much for like the fighting and whatnot, but I'm really good at like the cloak and dagger kind of thing. You know, really sneaky stuff using the cover of the forest to help, help disguise my actions. I've gone ahead and I've poisoned that big old red evil guy, and he's kind of in a vulnerable spot right now. I think if y'all made your way westward, y'all could finish the job and put an end to all this craziness.
Good.
No, I don't think poison's the weapon of cowards, and it's very rude of you to say so. I'm sorry. Yes, westward. Yes, excellent.
Look, buddy, if we're gonna be working together, you need to tell us what the deal is.
It's fine. No, I'm good.
Willow turtle very funny.
Am I the only sane one? Whatever.
Oh, and before y'all get to getting out here, I got something for y'all. Here you go. And he hands a big sack off to whoever wants to take it.
Yeah, I guess I will.
Inside you find 8 potions of healing,
Well, damn. Okay.
several rations, about 6 days worth, not that you need that much, and 300 gold.
Hot damn, where'd you get this shit?
You know, people come out in the middle of the forest, they try to try to cut things down. I used to be able to just scare them right off with a little but you know, they ain't so easy to scare these days. And you know, they drop all their stuff.
So steal from them.
I wouldn't say steal from them. I reappropriate the things that they.
You can be truthful to me. I don't give a shit.
I don't really consider it thieving. I consider it the reward I get for stopping the baddie.
Can't steal what traveler leave.
Exactly, my friend. Exactly.
Corn on the cob. Who cares?
I like corn. Can't get it much in the forest, but I like it.
No will. All right, Bessie. Let's get moving.
So, y'all travel westward, right?
Yep.
Yeah, eventually, I bet eventually Bessie kicks me off.
All right, so Bessie kicks you off.
God! Fucking shit.
She didn't appreciate it.
And you don't realize, like, he rode the bear to appear much taller than he actually is. He's pretty short.
So now that the bear has abandoned you, you find yourself on the path westward towards Ramosta, and goddammit, I'll remember what I name my own cities eventually. So, let's see here. I know that Dragon's character has a pretty high passive perception. Dragon, what's your character's name again? I forget how to pronounce it. Dragon, are you muted?
Oh, sorry. Right, had push to talk on. Zigbor.
Zigbor?
Yeah.
All right, so Zigbor, you hear some clattering in the distance, like the sound of armor and weapons and metal things.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Men in metal suits ahead.
God damn it.
Ooh, are they here to play?
I doubt that.
Zigbor shall go and see. Zigbor moves ahead of the rest of the group. Moves ahead of the rest of the group to where he hears the sounds.
Just knock an arrow in the bow. Anything?
Okay, stop right there.
Yep.
So, you see and I'll zoom out so the people on stream can see. Easy with that. Anyway, you see several goblins all dressed in studded leather armor, and with the goblins you see a few hobgoblins, like bigger, hairier goblins, and an ogre with a collar around his neck, being dragged by two of the hobgoblins. They have yet to notice you.
Anything?
Just visitors to the forest. Rather large one. Rather large group, I would say. I'll go say hello. It's gonna keep moving forward, just blatantly, just in the open now.
Just me with my -1 intelligence. Yeah, go do that.
Hey, you!
Hello.
What business you have out here?
Oh, just enjoying the forest.
Well, get lost. We're here on excavation mission here.
Oh. Okay. Turns around, walks back to the group. They told us they don't want us here, so we shall go. We shall go a different way.
Is there a different way?
Not unless you want to just slog your way through incredibly dense forest.
Like it's either the bushes or these guys are gonna have to move.
I vote for the bushes.
Oh, but I want to play.
Well, how many people were over there?
With my passive perception, I would get an accurate count. Correct?
Yep, you have about 16 goblins, 3 hobgoblins, and 1 ogre.
16 goblins, 3 hobgoblins, and 1 ogre.
Just counts with the fingers. 16,
Ooh, ogre. I want to play with the ogre.
Do you got a death wish, mate?
Death wish?
Some
I saw.
days.
I mean, I could always make a distraction so we could sneak. Actually,
Oh. You went dead silent. Are you still there?
sorry, let go of the button. I have passive out trace prepared.
Sort of
I
high
could-
shit.
I could make a distract. I could conjure animals, send in a pack of wolves to distract them all, and then use passive out trace, and we could just give us a +10 to stealth, and we could just sneak right past them.
Ooh, yes, that one, please. Yes, no, I don't want to crush them. I want to do that one, the sneaking.
Should
What
hit a
is
snaps.
10?
I
I
got
mean,
like a,
basically we'll be invisible to all their sight.
Zul,
I
you were
got it.
saying?
yeah, guys. I got a galaxy brain idea. What if we snuck past them?
I agree. Yes.
Okay, hold on.
Awesome. That's my idea. Awesome.
Oh, that's boring. And he kind of like droops on the ground.
Look,
Flop.
we'll fight when we get caught.
I play.
Sure, whatever.
I,
Okay,
for one,
I'll-
don't think that stealth is the tool of cowards and weaklings. I like the stealth.
No, who are you talking to?
You and no one else.
Okay. Just a heads up. I can't do conjure animals then passive out trace because they're both concentration spells. Spells I
I have
can.
passed without a trace. I can use it.
Okay. Okay. So conjure animal. I conjure the animals. You passive out the trace. We use the distraction to give us use the distraction to give us advantage on the stealth rolls, and we.
And it's just
sneak
plus
right past.
10. It's just plus 10, non advantage.
I was saying the conjure animals would be the advantage because I'll be
Oh.
Bold of you to assume
standing-
that I would give you advantage on that.
Yeah, I never said that.
So, D, okay, let me rephrase that. D, would you allow me if I use my conjure animals to send in about 8 wolves to distract them, and would you give us advantage on a stealth check to see if we can sneak past them?
Well, we'll see what happens.
Okay,
I like that answer.
Zigboard with his staff. With his staff, he scratches a sylvan glyph into the ground and says, "Come to me, my fellow friends," and I conjure animals.
Okay. You summon fey spirits that take the form of beasts and appear in unoccupied spaces that you can see within range. Choose one of the following options for what appears. 1 beast of a challenge rating 2 or lower. 2 beasts of challenge rating 1 or lower. 4 beasts of challenge rating 1/2 or lower. 8 beasts of challenge rating 1/4 or lower. Each beast is also considered fey and it disappears when it drops to 0 hit points or when the spell ends. The summoned creatures are friendly to you and your companions. Roll initiative for the summoned creatures as a group, which has its own turns. They obey any verbal commands that you issue to them. No action required by you. If you don't issue any commands to them, they defend themselves from hostile creatures, but otherwise take no actions. The GM has the creature statistics. Okay. So, of course, my monster manual is in the other room, but I think I can look it up on the compendium here. Let's see here. You said you were going for wolves?
Yep, just bog standard wolves. I believe they are a challenge rating quarter.
Let's see here.
I think I should grab my monster manual for this just in case.
Yes, that is correct. 1/4. Yes.
Okay, sweet. Sweet 8 wolves.
All right. So, with that, just point out in general where you want the wolves.
In 60 feet, I believe I want them here. Basically here, going in a line in a line going this way.
Okay. All right. How many are we going for again?
8.
Okay. Let me do the thing. Roll 20. I'm trying to do.
Ooh. He summoned wolf friends.
Yeah,
I like
see
wolf
that.
friends.
Hello, Gidget. Hello, Snowball. Hello, Butcher. Hello, Pheasant. Hello, Claw. Hello, Guilford.
Oh, and
Hello,
one more.
Zool.
What? Excuse me?
There's no Dana then.
There's only Zool.
Shit!
We did it.
Yes, I named all my wolves.
You did the thing. I'm proud of you.
All right then. So, let me roll something for the lead hobgoblin here. There's a bunch of wolves up there. Roll initiative.
Oh boy. Damn. I got a natural 3. That's fun.
That's a 7.
And I gotta
But
do
that's a solid 20.
a 20.14, as a matter of fact.
Yes, I had to roll the extra D100 for that one.
Yeah.
Ha.
Okay, now I gotta make sure I have everybody's character names. And Dragon, did you roll for the wolves?
Hold on 1 second. I will look up the dexterity modifier, and I'll roll. And I'll roll for each of them.
The spell says you roll for them as a group.
Yeah.
Group. Okay, so they have a dex of 2, so it's d20 plus 2. Not the fastest wolves in the universe.
I mean,
They're
you can't
doing
beat
their best.
the real deal.
And oh, okay. All right then. So, Crash, you are up first. You have Pass Without Trace on you, and there's a party of wolves out front.
Yeah. So Crash maybe gets a little bit too excited and he just immediately like runs over to like the nearest wolf and starts like sniffing at them. Wolf friend, wolf friend, wolf friend.
Okay.
And he ends his turn there.
It's
Yeah.
Crash and the boys up front there.
Maybe that sniff a go.
All right, and I should be playing some music. I really should be playing music. Oh, that's like, I don't know how I feel about that music. I was feeling it earlier, but I don't know how I feel about it now. Anyway, so it is now the mob's turn. So, the hobgoblin up front is gonna go and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get near the wolves, and the mob behind him is going to charge after him. And I'm just going to move the rest of these, like, as bunches, because screw it. Just screw it.
I think that's a spirit.
No, the spirits were the crickets earlier.
No. But they're gone.
But now there are Fey spirits.
Mm.
That's not fair.
Okay, and that ends all their turns.
uh.
Bach, it is your turn.
I'm gonna attempt to get up in these bushes and do some stealthing here.
Okay, roll stealth.
So it'd be a 14.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, well. And you gotta be careful about going through those bushes, because it is like, those are, like, the edges are considered, passable, but not like the actual, like, interior squares of each tree that's poorly drawn.
Okay. Yeah. I'll just. Yeah. I've got 40 feet of movement, so yeah, that'll kick me out right there. I'm trying to stick in the brush and stay as stealthy as possible as I do this.
All right, very good. And let's see here. And you are not noticed. Oh,
Jeez.
all right, is that turn for you, Bach?
Yeah, I think that's about me.
All right, Scout, your turn.
Okay. Yeah, doing similar things. Just gonna barrel roll to the bush. So it's over there. So it's over here. Yep. Yep. Okay, so I can go over there. And I'm going stealth.
All right, roll your stealth.
Just barrel rolling. It's 31.
You are the breeze. Nobody sees you.
Damn right, I'm Febreze.
You're Febreze.
I'm Febreze.
And Dragonari, I forgot how to pronounce your character's name.
Zegbor.
Zegbor?
Zigbor.
Zigbor. Okay. Zigbor, whatever. Your turn. Unless Scout, you want to do anything else?
Nah, that's it.
Okay, Sigbor, you're up.
Just casually just starts wandering, and just blends in with the bush.
Okay. You are even more the wind. With a critical success, +10.
What did we say about rolling magic at the table?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, so I believe I can get up to about here with my movement.
Yep.
And on my way through, I would have whispered to Crash, saying, "Crash, Crash, leave snowballing Gidget be. We must go.
Aww.
Yeah, I'm sure your friend can get you a puppy later.
Speaking of which, it is the wolves' turn. Not being given any direction, wolves are just going to appear defensive.
Excellent.
Alright, it is now Crash's turn.
Yeah, so doing what Oaksteer asked of him, he reluctantly moves his way into the bush, and I guess also you take that their stealth.
Mm-hmm. Stealth it up. 19.
I mean, that's still a 19.
Pass without trace. It's a thing.
Pretty good. It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Then like he'll kind of like stealth his way like through the bushes, like to be near Oaksteer.
Okay. All right, and Bach, it's your turn.
All right. Do I need another stealth roll to keep moving here?
Apologies, I forgot. It's the mob's turn. Sorry.
Okay. No worries.
So the hobgoblin is going to go up to this wolf right up here and go for a swing with its stuff. And let's see here. Not with a 5. This goblin is going to go for a swing. Not with a 9.
Man, these dice are really good. You should keep using these.
These dice are going to jail.
No! What did I just say?
I'll use a different die to roll this one.
No!
Okay, that's more like it.
No!
That hits. So this goblin with how much damage did I say? Gives 4 damage to this poor wolf.
Yep. They all have 11 HP, so down to 7. That wolf is down to 7.
Okay. Let me just mark that down. That wolf is down to 7. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm gonna correct that. There we go. That's more like it. Okay, so this one is going to attack this wolf right here. And with a 17, that hits. And it takes 4 damage. So that one is also down to 7. And the rest of the group moves up because I don't want to.
We don't want to spend all night with goblins fighting wolves.
This encounter has really gone to the dogs.
Boy, you're telling me you ain't just barking at the moon.
That would be a good song.
God, these
That's a good
puns are
song.
rough.
I'm going woo tonight.
Some insert pack of bad jokes here. Anyway, so Scout. No, Bach. Your turn.
I'll be Bach.
No, Ben's Bach.
Oh.
Okay, do I need another stealth roll to keep sneaking past these guys?
Nope, they are not actively searching for you.
Awesome.
Oh, let me reveal this little area of darkness here. Just
All right, just keep on. I guess I'd stay in the brush there. Yeah, keep on sneaking.
all right. Keep on sneaking on. All right, Scout.
Yep. Let's see, just pardon me. Excuse me. And yeah, I'll keep my stealth on.
Okay. All right, and Zigbor.
First off, believe it's a bonus action to order my creatures. So I'm gonna order them. So yeah. Oh, no action required. No action required by me.
Right.
I'm just gonna whisper. I'm just gonna whisper to them. We'll just have a whisper loud enough for their wolf ears to hear. Defend the pack.
Okay.
Yep. Basically, I'm giving them the order to go hog wild and attack.
Okay.
As I start stealthing through the rest of the bush, and I will take the dash action.
Okay.
So about here.
I really hate Pass Without Trace. I'm really not feeling that.
Druids and their ability just to mess with the DM.
Yeah. All right.
And Rangers.
Now it's the wolves' turn. So having been told to go hog wild or dog wild and attack, they choose to do so. And I'm just going to roll them as a group, and that... Yeah, so... With a snarl and a bite and all sorts of stuff, they start killing these goblins and wounding this hobgoblin. Yes, they actually do beat it, so... and I'm just kind of averaging things out here because I don't have it in me to do all the little numbery numbers.
But that's what D&D's all about, D.
I know, but I'm doing this for the sake of expediency because we're running a show.
What is this? Fourth
Oh,
edition?
are we? Shit.
Shh. This is an adapted 4th edition rule, yes, but it is not 4th edition. Anyway, so that means that these wolves are free to move about the cabin. Before... And that goblin gets launched.
Love the crunch.
This goblin gets launched. This goblin is dead. So much dead.
That's a whole lot of dead.
And I think that's all of them that could have turns at this point. Yes. Okay. Crash, it's your turn. The wolves are going crazy.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to impose myself on a wisdom save to see whether or not Crash is excited by all of this.
Go for it.
Oh no.
I told myself 10 or lower. So, seeing all of his wolf friends having fun without him, Crash activates excitement, and he lunges at the nearest goblin.
All right, that would be that one. Oof.
Yeah.
All right, well, you're on top of
And
him now.
as his excitement activates, a large ass claws start shooting out from his hands, and he claws at the motherfucker.
Claw at that motherfucker.
Well, an 18 hit.
An 18 will. He's dead.
Yeah.
I presume the one that you landed on is what you...
Yes.
Okay.
It's like, I didn't want to like confuse things with Scout.
I gotta move you just a second so I can X him out because he's dead.
Okay.
And now I'll put you back.
And then and then he goes for a second claw attack on this one.
Roll it.
That'll be a
hits.
20.
Dead.
Now I'm going to double check because I've grown a natural weapon, and I don't remember if this one. Oh, okay, never mind. It works similar to extra attack, but not really. So I don't need a bonus action to do it. So then he now attacks this one adjacent to him.
Roll it.
Yeah, that's a 25 to hit.
You slice him into ribbons. He's dead.
And as he ends his turn, it's like, oh!
It is now the mob's turn. We're under attack. This hobgoblin up front, being sandwiched between two wolves. There are two wolves fighting outside of him, but not really. I was trying to make a joke. It sucked. Anyway, so he's going to try to bash the wolf to his left, and he gets... Come on, give me the numbers. Yeah, he beats it, and he does... How much damage does he do? 1d8 plus 1. Is he near any of his allies that are still alive? No. So he does 4 damage to this wolf. So that brings that wolf down to 7. And... Wow, I just totally brain farted for a second there. This goblin gonna hit this wolf. Does not hit. This goblin's gonna stand on his dead friend and go after this wolf. Does not hit. It's almost like this was a shit mob for you guys to just completely destroy.
Well, we tried stealth, but...
This goblin
I'm a healer, but
gonna go after this wolf standing on his dead body, his dead friend. Not his own dead body, the dead body of another goblin. But he hits. And
do that.
Magic.
Has this the answer to everything?
Yeah, basically. This goblin gonna come down here and seeing this big scary crash looking guy, this wolf man, he's going to instead go after the wolf, realizing that he put himself in a very dumb spot. And he hits the wolf. And the wolf takes 4 damage. But this one right here is going to hit Crash, or going to try to anyway. Does a 19 hit.
That hits.
Okay, so you take 4 damage.
So then 2 damage.
Yep. And let me just delete this guy because I don't want him here anymore. This one comes down to try to hit at you. Does, I'm pretty sure I know the answer, a 13 hit.
Nope.
He fails. And this goblin is gonna come over yonder and try to hit this wolf. And he hits. And this wolf takes another 4 damage. Alright, and the ogre is sensing battle. Is starting to get excited himself. That's what he sounds like. He gives a mighty roar. And he is going to go down here, and he finds himself next to a wolf man. Still not really seeing the cardinal next to him. And goes for an attack.
Puckered.
I'm gonna say a 9 doesn't hit you, right?
Nope.
Alright, what about an 8?
Not that.
Sphincter is clenched.
In all of his excitement, the ogre misses wildly. And this hobgoblin stands on his dead goblin underling and goes after you, Crash, with a 24.
That'll hit.
Or 22, sorry, but it still hits, right?
Yeah.
And you take 5 damage.
So is that 2 or 3?
That would be 3.
Okay.
And this hobgoblin doesn't really have an easy way to get around, so he's just going to move up over yonder. Alright. Now it's Bach's turn.
So from out of the bushes, you hear, "No, but I don't want to. What is best in life? I don't want to. Crush your enemies. Oh, see them driven before you. Oh, leader cop, and hear the lamentations of the women."
Yes.
That was great.
Like, where are the women?
Bach,
Where are the
uh,
white
Bach-
women at?
Bach comes rushing out of the bush, pulls out a warhammer, spends a bonus action to rage, and he's gonna attack the ogre here.
Oh.
Oh.
That was a whole lot of a whole lot of build up for a crit.
Alright, let me give a severity roll here.
Oh no.
89. That's pretty severe. With all this internal conflict over whether or not you should smash, you kind of trip on yourself and you fall prone. You are now prone until your next turn, and your turn is over.
I told you, Leader Cup, I don't want to hear the lamentations of the women.
Scout.
It's just like, am I having an aneurysm? What is happening? Like, you guys,
I believe stealth has failed.
What?
yeah,
It's just
no
like
shit.
Just one is wolfing out, and the other one is shouting at something.
That's solid space right there, Scout.
Well, good thing to know. Scout's a coward. Want to get hit? just try to hit from where he's at, while shaking in fear at the ogre. Just yeah, let's just draw the bow. Let's go.
Let's go. Draw the bow.
That's the wrong thing. Right here. Right there. Yeah, 25 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
It's minimum damage.
It does enough, and the hobgoblin is staggered. Urgh!
And has it already taken damage?
Nope. That's the first
Oh.
damage it took.
Okay. Cool. Second attack, please.
Okay.
18.
That hits.
And so it's 10 with Colossus Slayer since it already took damage now.
Okay, Colossus Slayer is not needed because you
Oh.
put an arrow right through his forehead. And he dies pitifully.
You're fucking welcome. Don't trip on yourself.
Alright, is that Scout's turn?
Indeed.
I keep forgetting how to say it, but Dragon, your character.
Zigbor.
Zigbor, your turn.
It's like Kingdom Hearts Zigbar.
Okay. So stepping out here, Zigbor steps out. He goes, "Oh dear. Oh well. Oh well. Might as well get started." And he is going to wild shape into a giant goat.
Alright.
Ooh, oak steer, now oak goat.
Yes. I'm now classified as a large beast. Large beast, and yep. And I move to here, and I ram the ogre.
Alright, go for it. Roll it.
Right. Okay. D20 plus 3. Oh wait, not 3. It's plus 5 to hit. That
Does not quite hit.
Meh.
You kind of awkwardly nudge its butt.
Okay, and that is my turn.
Okay. It's now the wolves' turn. So they're gonna continue munching some goblin. And hey, guess what? This hobgoblin's dead. So this wolf here is gonna come up over yonder, and these two are gonna attack those two goblins right there. One of them does not hit, but the second one does with a nat 20, and that goblin is obliterated. Turns into a red slurry in the wolf's mouth. this wolf here. Yeah, that definitely hits. Tears out the jugular of this particular goblin. As does this one, going for the same technique. And it hits. This goblin is now dead and laying on top of its other dead friend.
Yummy.
And-
Cherry flavored.
All of these wolves move on up except for that one, because that one killed the hobgoblin. But oh, he still has movement. What am I doing? All right. So that's the wolf's turn. So it is now Crash's turn.
All right. So Crash, after seeing the ogre make his step, is like, "Oh, better playmate, better playmate," and he gets so excited that that as he comes in for his next claw attack on the ogre, he activates Reckless Play. So he now has advantage on his attack rolls for this round.
Okay.
So that'll be 24.
And you're going after the ogre, right?
Yes.
That hits. Roll damage.
That'll be 8.
Ugh.
I'll pet on.
See?
Oh, never mind. That'll be a 10. I forgot to turn on my rage damage.
Okay.
Yeah, so 10 damage. Then he'll come in for the next claw sweep. That'll be 25 to hit.
Definitely hits. Roll dams.
Right, so another 10.
Ugh.
And then that third claw attack. That'll be 24.
That hits.
Didn't even need Reckless Play. 6.
The ogre is definitely damaged by your attacks. Oh, and I
And as
almost
the end
threw
is-
up.
And as the end of his turn, he's like, like jumping for joy right now.
All right. Oh, whoa. Where did that yawn come from? Okay, so the ogre, now being attacked, is going to go after Bach. Even though this wolf man did a bunch of damage, he sees a turtle person on the ground, goes for an attack, and I'm going to presume that an 11 does not hit.
It does not.
Okay, so it's going to go for... Does it have multi-attack? I think it has multi-attack, right? Nope, it does not. All right. So instead, these goblins are going to go after Bach. This one's going to go after Bach anyway. And with a 18, does that hit?
It does not. Bounces right off his shell.
All right. This one right here is going to go for an attack on Crash. And I presume an 11 is not going to hit.
You do get advantage on the roll since he's using Reckless Play.
Ah, true enough. Yeah, well, the next one was lower, so...
Okay, yeah, does not hit.
All right. This one is going to attack the nearest wolf, who only has 4 hit points. Let's see if this happens. No, it does not. Let's have this hobgoblin come up here and go for an attack on this wolf. First attack does nothing. Second attack does nothing -1. So the hobgoblin failed. And I guess that's all the mob. So Bach, you can now get up.
All right, and that takes half my movement, yeah?
Yes.
All right, so stand up. Let's try this again. Gonna reposition slightly. I will hear the lamentation of the women. Hammer attack on the ogre.
That big bad bonk does it. Roll
That's
damage.
more like it.
Oh, that's...
Oh. How do I make it roll damage?
Oh, in the chat, if you click on the word hammer. There we go.
Ah, there we go.
All right, so.
I guess it didn't include my rage damage in that, so that should be 9.
You.
I think that's the 2 on the side.
Yeah, I think that's what that's there for.
Oh, that's what that is. So yeah, 9 total then.
Yeah, I used a different method to add my excitement damage.
Yeah, because he doesn't rage, he gets excited.
Same diff.
He's so excited.
And he just can't hide it.
Okay. All right, Buck is... Oh, do you have multi-attack?
And again!
I'm going to say that because you accidentally rolled a crit, I'm going to give you that crit.
Hey, I'll take it.
Well, hot damn.
15 damage. The ogre. I presume you're going after the ogre, right?
Yeah, both against the ogre.
The ogre is not looking good. He's staggered. He's bloody. He is not having a good time anymore. And is that turn?
Do your women, does the lamentation sound good? Is it tuneful or inelegant blubbering?
There are no
that's turn.
women here.
I don't see any lamb. They're goat.
Okay. Scout.
Hi.
Guess what? It's your turn.
Oh shit. Yeah, seeing that the guy does not look good, he's just gonna take his short sword and go for the Achilles heel. Let's go.
Do it.
Wait, yeah,
That hits.
presume an 8. Yep. So max damage 11.
As you go in and try and slice at this particular ogre, it falls dead.
Internally, he's just like, yes.
And I'm trying to make it do the thing, but it's not doing it. There we go. Ogre dead.
Yes, stole that kill.
Aw, ogre no play no more.
Yeah, big guy's dead.
Aw, shrub bird, no.
All right.
Can I do an arrow attack with my second one? Or
I will allow it.
dope, okay. I'll go after this one right there.
All right, threading the needle between Bach and Crash.
Yeah. Right there it is. 17.
You put an arrow right between the goblin's eyes and he dies.
Hell yeah. Almost revealing his position. Woo! Bullseye!
Yeah, you basically poked the ogre in the knee and he's like, "Argh!"
It's like just slice the tendons and like, woo!
All right.
Yeah,
Been conquered.
In the name of the law. Yes, okay, that's it for me.
All right. Shit, why do I always forget it? Dragon, you're Zygote. It's true, because
Thank you.
yes, Zygote. It's your turn.
Zigbor is going to go 1, 2, so that's 10 feet of movement. Then he is going to horns down and just charge right at this one right here.
All right, roll.
Hit.
Does not hit.
I don't go. Sigmore does not go well.
You are not the greatest of all time.
I hear
Just
they've got a simulator that can help with that.
Hmm.
Oh well. Let the wolves mop up the rest.
Then you can really become king.
They do that. So, this particular wolf chews at this particular hobgoblin. And it gets a natural 20. So, let me see. What's its damage now?
I think how we're getting these on
2d4
our side.
plus 2, so... Okay. 3. $10 damage that... and, plus 2, so 12 damage. That goblin is viciously mauled by this wolf. It is dead. This particular wolf down here is gonna go after this particular goblin up here. And it hits. The goblin's dead. And this wolf is gonna go and try to finish off this goblin, and it gets advantage because it's flanking.
Also, pack tactics.
And also pack tactics. The goblin dies. Out of sheer amazement.
The goblin fucking dies.
And the goblin is effing dead. Combat is over.
Crash is now just running around with the other wolves, like rolling around.
As you joyfully
Just so-
play with these fey wolves, it's a good time to be alive, I guess. I had something and then I just dropped it.
I'll pick it back up.
All right, well, with that, let us take a quick 5-minute break, and we'll reconvene in 5 minutes.
Dope.
Stealth almost worked.
Almost.
Hey, to be fair, Crash has a +1 to wisdom. So like you literally got screwed because I made that one decision.
Yeah. And that was your
have
decision to
feeling.
make.
Be right back.
It was basically a debate either do I make him smarter or wiser?
I was in that same boat.
After these messages,
We'll
we'll be right back. Back.
We'll be right back, indeed.
Guess who's back again?
Shady's back.
Shady's back. Tell a friend.
I should probably be looking at the chat.
We got a lot of emotes going
Lots
on.
of emotes.
That's an ad. Hello.
So let me, yeah, we got a couple of things I can call out here. Just over the last few hours, Runty Jupiter, thank you for following. Let's see.
A few hours. It's only been like an hour and a half.
I know, but like a lot of activity happened like today, so yeah. Worldwide Wimpy, thank you for following. Dragon Master Outcast, thank you once again for the donation of $9.59. And Mr. Shin Anigans, thank you for following.
And yes, yes, Scartsips, yeah, tell many wolf friends on this map right now.
Honestly, it went a lot faster with the wolves, so it kind of worked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It did. The wolves wolves had it.
Like, if it weren't a mob, I was going to choose a different natural weapon. But it's like, nah, I don't want to overkill these things.
But that's the best kind of kill.
I mean, if I was playing Zigbar a bit more combat heavy, I would have just cast Tidal Wave into the entire group and just watched them all just get completely wiped out. But at the same time, I play a combat heavy character with Usna. It's fun to be less combat focused and more support focused.
Yeah, besides
Aquasteer.
you gotta save Tidal Wave for the fire giant.
That is also true.
And
Also,
everything
I hope-
changed
I
when the
hope
fire
you-
giant attacked.
I hope you appreciated Shrub Bird, by the way. It's literally a tiny tree bird.
Become one with Tree Bird.
Yeah, I decided that all of all the party members' nicknames are going to be based on the animal or thing that they were and the type of tree.
Excellent.
It's like Zigbor is oak steer. Orc would be different. Your shrub bird, and I think I decided on willow turtle.
Willow turtle.
Yeah, just like very very timid looking, but also very big.
Yay.
He's like a turtle, but he's in a second-rate fantasy movie from the 80s. It's weird. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Oh,
By
we
the
ain't
way,
worrying.
by the way, this is what a Texas Longhorn looks like. Post it in. Just post the image into chat.
No, yeah, I know. I lived in Texas for most of my life.
Big, very, very big horns.
Mhm.
Everything's bigger in Texas,
I mean, they live
including
up to
the
their
women.
name.
That which lament.
Yeah, they live up to their name. They're Longhorns for a reason.
Makes all the other ones feel really insecure.
You really just be like that.
I'm short horn.
Sure.
Horn droops.
Horn troops.
It's like, no, those things are supposed to be hard.
They just immediately just.
Oh, well, everybody back?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
And of course Mega's here. I heard him.
I
Alexa.
don't
I'm
know. He
always
could-
here,
he-
D.
Yeah, you don't know. You could have left in the split second you called him out.
No. But he's
Mm.
I heard him again, so it's that he's there. He's always there when you need him. So
Or maybe I died several months ago and this is my ghost.
no. That made me sad for no reason. Okay, so we're gonna go back into the game. So, you guys have successfully fought your way through a mob of goblins. Mob of goblins. Say that 3 times fast.
Moblins.
Yeah, that's
Well done, comrades. You are worthy to join the conquest.
What?
Box.
What? What the
Buck's shoulders droop. I'm sorry about that. Is everybody? Were there lamentations? What happened?
What the fuck happened to you?
We play with
That's-
goblins. Very fun. Also ogre.
Yeah, that's later cop. Just
Who?
later cop the Conqueror. My great great grandmother had sex with a lizard man, and that's fine. But apparently he was a descendant of later cop the Conqueror, which is also fine. Most lizard men were at the time until they died off of scale rot, and now I'm the last descendant of later cop the Conqueror, and apparently I'm a disgrace to 1,000 generations of warriors.
That's a lot to take in.
But
I'm proud of you.
Yes, you can imagine how I felt. One day I'm just a guy, the next day I'm the last descendant of later cop the Conqueror.
Ugh.
Name too long.
Yeah, I can hardly keep track of that myself.
I give the turtle man my goat head to pet to make him feel more comfortable.
Therapy goat.
Yes, thank you. Yes.
What kind of fucking fever dream am I in?
My
So
tribe
you-
once
you-
fucked a bird. Not fucked a bird.
What?
Once fucked- That's a. No,
So,
but,
what'd you say?
my tribe once fucked wolf. Many millennia ago.
I could have
Really, only the once.
I think.
Are you really talking about this right now?
Yeah, apparently. So you guys,
Sigmar starts screaming in goat.
I could have sworn you said bird for a second there.
so how would you guys like to make your approach to Ramosta?
So just general idea, how long would it take for us to get to the city, get close to the city?
About an hour.
Okay, conjure animals is gone, so my wolves disappear. But I am still in goat form.
Okay.
Crash is very disappointed by the loss of his friends.
No. Yeah, no, I'll dismiss Pass Without a Trace.
Okay. So you guys are just gonna walk right up to the city gates then?
I mean, why not?
Yeah, why not? Okay. All right, so you do that. You walk right up to the city gates, and you're given some weird looks, but otherwise, you approach unopposed. On your way there, you see the downtrodden enslaved toiling away at the felled timber of this raw and rotten landscape that once was gleaming, pristine forest. And you come to the city gates. Who goes there?
Me, Crash.
No, we just introduced ourselves. Okay. Scout.
Open in the name of later cop the Conqueror.
Why, you sound so enthusiastic.
Meh.
You too.
What
That
business
is
do you
Oak
have?
Goat.
What business do you have in Ramosta?
We come to play with your leader.
What? Don't phrase it like that.
What?
Can your leader come to play?
Where's that giant ass fire bitch?
What?
You heard us.
Roll roll persuasion.
Okay. This is gonna be good. Where are you? There you are. Has a 10. Has a 10 do.
You beat out this guy's insight.
Hot damn, hell yeah.
Well, apparently you got some business with our leader. Okay, I guess you're like some kind of weird envoy or something.
What?
What?
You got something to say, bleating man? Good to know.
You just talked to that giant goat.
Yeah, what about it?
Y'all are weird. All right, come on in.
Oh, goat, very friendly.
Okay, so you are let into the city and you are led down the main drag by this one very stupid guard that was easily manipulated. You can hear the defeat in his creator's voice. You rolled a nat 1.
And anyone that looks at Scout, he's just gonna look at him like, fuck you looking at?
By all accounts, we should not have won that. But
No, by all
That's
accounts.
That's hilarious, though.
So you're brought into the court of Haggimber, and you find yourselves. Hang on. In a very large throne room with several battalions of goblins, and another ogre, and what looks to be kind of like an ogre, but it has 2 heads, off to the right hand side of the room. And in the center is this guy that basically looks like a heavily armored, red-skinned, fiery-looking Joseph Stalin.
You'll see.
At this point, my wild shape would have dropped and I'm back to normal.
You all will see him tense up immensely on
Oak's
seeing him.
here.
I understand you have business with me.
Yes, we like to play.
You like to play.
Yes, play.
I am
don't
Bach. I apparently speak for the trees. Could you just not with the trees? That's all.
These,
Oh, yes, I like trees too.
these trees fuel the forges. This is what we do. This is what we do in Ramosta. We are building great military might.
Have you tried macrame?
With hands like these, do you think I can do the macrame? Why did I turn into fucking Tevye from Fiddler on the Roof?
Work with it. Work with it.
Okay. I'm loopy now.
Harmonize with me, tradition.
I was actually legit gonna harmonize.
Anyway.
And would I know this to be a fire giant that's speaking?
It's very apparent this is a fire giant.
Okay, yeah, Scout looks very pissed.
You look angry, small bird.
Shepherd always red.
Look, that the Firbolg in the forest doesn't like with the cutting down of the trees, and he's sick to cricket on me. And if you can you get rid of crickets? Because I can't. I can't take one more thing.
Crickets? Okay, who are you really? What are you here for? Why all this? What is going on?
I just want the cricket to stop. And the cricket won't stop unless the trees stop getting cut down by you. So I mean, if you have a solution, I would love to hear it.
Well, I have a solution. The crickets can't bother you if you're dead. Roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Okay.
So, not as good this time.
Oh wow, you guys kind of rolled in order. That's hilarious.
Yeah, we did.
Ooh boy. Yep, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt for me. But then again, I'm healer, so not that bad.
And so let's play some music.
Yes, please.
Song of Forest Change.
Oh, you hear that too?
So, Bach, it is your turn.
All right. All right. Crush your enemies. See them driven before you. And hear the lamentations of the women. Comrades, I'm back. Let's have fun.
Yes, much fun. Much fun.
Spending a bonus action to rage, and I'm gonna just wade right in here. Yep, that looks about right. Let's take a swing at this boy.
Okay. Swing at that boy. That boy is not hit.
Fire 2.
That time he is. Dead. Because they only have 1 hit point.
You have been conquered, girly man.
Alright, is that turn?
Yep, that's turn.
Alright, Scout.
Cool. Yeah, scouts pay. So the let's see, it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, that'll do. It just looks right at the fire giant, points at him. Of course you don't remember me. You took my best friend from me. So I'm gonna take something from you. And I'm gonna cast Spike Growth right on him.
Alright. Ground in a 20-foot radius centered on a point within range twists and sprouts hard spikes and thorns. The area becomes difficult terrain for the duration. When a creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels. And this music is really friggin' loud. Hold on. There we go. Takes 2d4 every 5 feet it travels. The transformation of the ground is camouflaged to look natural. Any creature that can't see the area at the time the spell is cast must make a wisdom check against your spell DC to recognize the terrain as hazardous before entering. Alright, let's get that 20-foot radius on there. Okay, so are you focusing it like pretty much right dead center where he is?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, let's see here. So no, that's a square. That's not a
Might have to do it like we did before.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's probably. Oh wait, no, that's only 15 foot. What am I doing?
You good?
I am good. Ah, stop being a square.
Because you're not around.
Oh. You guys are really going for the punishment this time. Okay. So there we go. That's actually 25 feet, but screw it. I'm gonna let it go.
That's fair.
Anyway. So is that turn for Scout?
Indeed.
Okay.
Do I have to damage for now, or until it moves?
Only when he moves.
Gotcha.
Okay, now it is their turn. So, Buck, you are swarmed by gobos.
Let's do it.
Or... Yeah. Okay, so let me just get some here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I got 5 d20s in my hand, so... Okay. So one of them gets a nat 20, so that's 8 damage right off the bat.
Is that before or after my resistance? Because I'm raging.
Oh, that's before your resistance.
Okay.
Okay, and let's see, plus... Okay, 11, does that hit?
Nope.
How about 12?
Now they're gonna need a 19.
So what you're saying is another 12 won't do it.
Another 12 will not do it. In fact.
And I don't think a 15 will either. But let's try out this.
Look at this shell. Look at the thickness of this shell.
Let's try out this 21 here, though.
That will, in fact, do it.
You take 4 damage before your numbingness.
Ah, you are a worthy opponent. You tickled me slightly. I like you.
Oh wait, technically they're supposed to have advantage. Shit. Whatever. That's on me. And this last goblin is gonna like try to sneak in with a dagger and try to hit you, but it only manages to get a 9. So,
You I like less. You will be conquered next.
Yeah, go full Terminator. Hell yeah.
Scout, you are getting flanked by goblins.
Yeah, of course.
Goblin.
Goblins. Ooh.
Goblins woo?
I meant to make a ghost sound, but I guess it didn't work.
Goblins. Ooh.
Ugh.
Goblins. Woo.
Oh
Do do do.
Okay, so the goblins, I am going to go ahead and assume that they do not hit you. The most that they get is a 14.
well. Yeah, nope, none of them hit.
Even with advantage from doing the thing. Okay, well, another goblin has a good chance to strike, but not with a 14.
Nope.
Okay. So now, the ogre makes his way downtown, walking slow. And this weird two-headed looking creature also tries to come down here.
They so dummy thick.
They are absolutely dummy thick. And Haggimber is going to move once. Roll the damage.
Okay, 2d4. Oh, 4.
Moves again.
2d4 again. That's a 3, Jesus.
Moves once more.
God damn it!
Wow. Doesn't like you.
I know.
And I'm going to give this one as a freebie. Once more.
With feeling. God damn it!
I took pity upon you, but roll 20 did not.
The dice do not.
And Haggimber's going to stop there. Not wanting yet to trample his minions. Crash, it's your turn.
Yeah, so Crash is just so excited. Just, in fact, you kind of even see his tail, like, start move, like, wagging wildly. And in fact, you see that this tail gets longer and longer, and then grows spikes. And he runs over at the nearest gobbo, and the momentum carries that tail forward for a tail attack.
All right, roll it.
With the 17.
Which one in particular was it?
The one right in front of him.
Dead. A death.
And then that tail, that momentum continues and hits the gobbo over there to the left.
Do it.
15.
That hits. Dead.
Yeah, it's as he ends his turn, that tail now turned weapon is just like wagging wildly behind him.
Oh dear. All right. Sigbor.
Sigbor calmly just starts walking in this direction. Walks to about here, pulls out his water skin, and just casually pops it open, and just drops a drop of water on the ground. And bangs his staff once close to it, and just gives out a very long moo as he casts Tidal Wave.
Oh boy. You conjure up a wave of water that crashes down on an area within range. This area can be up to 30 feet long, up to 10 feet wide, and up to 10 feet tall. Each creature in that area must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 48 bludgeoning damage and is knocked prone. On a successful save, a creature takes half as much damage and isn't knocked prone. The water then spreads out across the ground in all directions, extinguishing unprotected flames in the area within 30 feet of it, and then it vanishes. Oh, fucking... Okay.
Yep, so that entire area there is just engulfed by a giant wave of water.
Alright, well... Let me see here. Hold on. I actually... Before I start marking them dead, I have to... Because there are rules about mobs, but let me see here. Let's see here. Dexterity saving throw. I'm gonna roll a group dex save for all the goblins. And nothing doing with a 9. So all the gobs are dead.
Okay, and I'll roll this 4d8 for the bludgeoning for the fire giant and the two-headed guy there. So, hiya. 19 bludgeoning damage.
Alright, just a second. Still marking dead. The fire giant and the Etten appear to be rather hit hard by the tidal wave you summoned. And they take damage.
Okay. Did they save the fro? Did they save the fro? Save the fro?
They did not. They did not.
Okay. They are also not prone.
Jesus. Okay. Alright then, they are knocked prone, so attacks on them have advantage.
Yeah. And last and certainly not least, bonus action, I am going to cast Shillelagh on my quarterstaff.
Okay.
All attacks of my staff are now magical, and I can use my spell attack bonus for the attack.
Very good.
Yeah, and that is my turn.
Alright, Buck. You're up. Or another continent.
You remember how I said I would conquer you next? I lied. I'm gonna move right there, which I assume will mean taking some opportunity attacks, but I care not.
Okay, let me, that is true. There are going to be 3 attacks of opportunity against you. With a nat 1, that one's not doing. With a 2 on the die, that is definitely not doing. And a 3, what? 1, 2, 3?
1, 2, 3.
And they lined up too. I had to like pick up the die and look at it to like distinguish it as a 3, but fuck me, they're not hitting.
Are you sure you're not using
Haha.
the UFS dice?
You fools! The strongest part of my shell is on the back of me! And I swing my hammer at the fire giant.
Swing away, Johnny. That
Well,
does
that-
not hit.
Alright, fire 2!
That does, though. Are you currently raging?
I am currently raging, yeah.
Yes, okay. Alright, the fire giant takes the full brunt of your hammer. Maybe not the full brunt, but a good brunt nonetheless. Is that turn?
That's right. When I bring my brunt, you'll get smoked.
Oh,
Yes, that's turn.
well done. Well said. Alright, Scout. So you were originally threatened, but now you're not.
Yeah. Jeez. Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
gonna like.
I mean, besides the one next to you, but
Well, I mean, yeah, but I'm gonna take care of that one in a second. Yeah, just flip the short sword around and then stab the person next to me.
Stab away. Dead.
Yep, just doing that for brevity. Yep. And then, yeah, I'll shoot the big guy with the bow with my second attack.
Yee.
Looking very angry.
That hits.
Yeah, it's 8 damage. And Colossus Slayer. There you go.
Brrr. He looks like he wasn't doing so well. He doesn't look like he's doing as good as he looked earlier. Blech. Words. What are words even?
He just grins.
words,
Alright.
how do they work?
Alright, so I am really kind of feeling out of it now. Holy cow. I feel like I might be coming down with something. I'm sorry. Okay. So the Etten is going to go for an attack on Bach. And it has multi-attack, and it's going to first attack with its battle axe. And I'm going to presume that a 25 hits.
It will, in fact.
Alright, that does. Come on, where's my D8? 4, 10, 15 slashing damage. Goes for an attack with his Morning Star. And I'm going to assume that a 26 hits.
It does.
That does 12 piercing damage with its Morning Star. The Fire Giant is going to attack on Bach. Coming down with its great sword. With a natural 1. Severity time. 92. Jeez.
Your sword was not as great as you thought it was.
Alright, so that means he misses and he hits himself like an idiot with lots
Scout.
of damage. Holy...
Scout will laugh.
Okay, hold on. Bear with me. I gotta get some more d6s out. Okay, so 9, 12, 14, 18 plus 7 is 25. So he smacks himself in the shin with his great sword. Ah, mother!
Ha!
And that ends his turn. And now the ogre, seeing the tidal wave come, wants to go after the squishy, presumably squishy, creature that made the tidal wave. And is gonna
I'm in danger.
go for a swing with its club. And does a 21 hit.
Yes, it does.
Okay, so let's see. What does the damage do? 2d8 plus 4. Those 2, 8, 12 damage, bludgeoning.
12 damage bludgeon. Okay.
All right, and that. Oh yeah, there's still goblins. There's still a few goblins. So
Quite
they're.
the few.
So 3 goblins come up to back, and they are going to go for an attack. And I did not mean to rhyme. It just happens from time to time. One has a natural 1, and I'm going to say he just falls on his own dagger. Dead. I'm going to bother with severity. Screw it.
Oh, happy dagger.
And looking at my transparent yellow die that I also rolled a nat 1 with. What are the odds?
Man, I love your dice. It's great.
I fucking don't. But the third one just simply misses with a 9. This one here, seeing that his friend died by stabbing himself, steps on his stupid friend's body and goes for an attack on Bach. With a 20 soft. Does that hit?
That'll hit.
Okay, you take 4 damage, piercing. And that is their turn. So, Crash, you're up.
So Crash's tail is just like wagging like nuts. And
Don't
in
wag
fact,
like nuts. It's a family show.
Hey, you said it, not us.
Anyway.
but then you notice like there was like a small change as he kind of like kneels like down onto the ground, and the claws on the claws well, his hands like grow claws, and the fur on his body like grows extensively, and even his nose that's used to be flatter grows into a snout. Awoo! He has shifted into his timber wolf form.
Mega, you are fined $250 for our wooing.
I heard somebody's dog react, I think.
Yeah, so
It's no longer Valentine's Day. No more wooing.
So as a Wild Hunt shifter, while he is shifted for the next minute, any creature that attacks him within 30 feet cannot take attack advantage on him.
Very good.
So he runs over to the fire giant and recklessly plays with him as his tail comes right in from the side. Will 17 hit?
17 does not.
Damn. Tail comes in again. With a with a crit.
You know, you are actually flanking technically, so I will allow this.
Well, no, I get advantage anyway. I said I was doing reckless play.
Oh, right. Yes. You have your own name for this mechanic, and it keeps throwing me.
So in total, it takes 17 damage.
Ugh! Stupid dog! You made me look bad!
And he ends his turn there.
Sigbor.
First off, Zigbor taps his staff on the ground, summoning in as a bonus action his spirit totem.
Oh, Jesus, that's a wall of text.
Starting at second level, you basically a bonus action I can summon a magical spirit. Does not count to me casting a spell. Basically, creature spirit of one of my choice comes in out of the options, and in a 30-foot aura gives me and my allies bonus benefits. I am bringing in a unicorn spirit to lend protection to my allies nearby. While my allies are in the aura, they gain ability checks on making detections to creatures in the spirit order. In addition, if you cast a spell using a spell slot that restores hit points to any creature inside or outside the aura, each creature of your choice in the aura also regenerates hit points equal to my druid level.
Okay.
It is, yeah. So just right. So I was putting this aura right here.
Okay. What's the radius on the aura?
30 feet.
Okay.
I've measured it out, and it will hit all my allies.
All these squares make a circle. All these squares make a circle.
Okay, give me a center point for the thing again, please.
Right here.
Okay, I wish there was a way to just like do it from center. Hold on. No, don't do a square. One, two. Wait, you said it's a 30-foot radius?
Yeah, 30 foot.
Okay, yeah, I'm thinking diameter, so screw it. We'll go with your circle, because
Yep, it's about right there, like that. That's
all right.
all my allies inside of it.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
That's a huge radius.
It's a big radius.
I know it is. I know. Shepherd druids are really awesome. Are really good utility.
Oh, Zigbor, your radius is so big.
Mega.
Mega, don't
Mega.
make me break out the newspaper. Anyhow, next up, looking at the ogre that decided to hit me with Womp Stick, Zigbor points out his staff, looks at it, and just has a very nice loud smile on it as he casts Moonbeam on it.
Oh shit. And that just happens, or is there?
Hold on, I'll quickly read this. I still. Okay, it's a 5 foot. Okay, let me. Okay, no, just want to drop the information. Let's do the information. No.
Come on, roll 20.
Okay, 5 foot radius by 4. Okay, a silvery pale A silvery pale light shines down in a 5-foot radius by a 40-foot high cylinder. Silver center on a point within range. Until the spell ends, a dim light fills the cylinder. When a creature enters the spell area for the first time on its turn. Yeah, so basically it's a cylinder the size of the ogre itself. It must make a Constitution saving throw, and it takes 2d10 radiant damage or half as much on a successful throw. Also, basically, if it has any shape-changing, it also has any shape-changing things that has disadvantage on it, which is an ogre, so I'm not sure of it. So it takes 10. So 10. Yeah. So there we go. There's just colander of moonlight is just shining down upon this ogre. As it takes 10 radiant damage.
It took that damage right to the bank. It's not good.
It's not good for that savings account.
By moonlight.
No. Not yet. Anyway, is that turn for you?
Yeah. Oh, also I can use my action to move the beam in any direction up to 60 feet.
Please don't do that. I mean, do it, but whenever it becomes relevant to do
anyhow,
it.
that is my very, very complicated turn of cylinders.
Yes. Okay. Cylinders aside, Bach, tell us what you're up to.
Oh, Bach is a simple man. Let's swing that hammer, see what happens.
A simple man with simple desires.
Does nothing doing.
Yeah, the answer is not a whole lot. Let's try it again.
That one does.
I'm going to drop the hammer on you, fire giant.
The fire giant takes damage. And did I completely miss his turn? I think I did. But screw it, that's on me.
Well, that's turn for me.
All right, Scout.
Yo.
What you doing?
I'm gonna keep hitting the fire giant.
Hit him.
Get him.
Oh!
That's 20.
Roll that beautiful bean footage. Come on. Roll 20. Let me do the thing.
Here we go.
It takes 16 damage.
And
Oh,
Colossus
yeah.
Slayer.
And Colossus Slayer, yeah, that's also double.
Doubled.
Double dip.
Double dip. Oh yeah, and before I forget, Hunter's Mark. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that, but that's what I meant. Hunter's Mark on.
He's not looking good.
Good, that's what he wants. Second attack, let's go.
Oh shit, that was
Oh.
one attack.
Okay. Okay.
Severity time.
Okay. Wow, I get the nat
Does
20
he
and
hit
then the nat
crash?
1. Oh my god.
That is a 68. That's moderately severe. Let me see here. Nope. Okay. You just miss.
Shit.
Yeah, it like maybe Crash's tail just accidentally knocks it out of the way. Like,
And it goes bing, and your turn is over.
Hey, get out of the way!
All
Yeah,
right.
that's it.
Now it's their turn. The last two goblins, seeing how everything is going south, decide to cheese it. Bach, you can make an attack of opportunity on both of them. Or one of them, I mean. Because you can only do one.
Will a 9 do anything for me?
A 9 does not.
It's your lucky day.
And they are effectively out of the combat zone. And they are deleted.
Oh shit.
The ogre goes for another attack on Zigbor.
Since it started its turn in the moonbeam, it takes 2 more D. It needs to make another Constitution saving throw.
Nothing doing with a 3 on the die, and they are constitutional boys, but
Well, that is six radiant damage to it.
yee. I am not feeling good right now. Holy cow. I don't know what's up, but I'm not feeling good.
I'm sorry.
That happens. Okay, so gonna go for a swing with his club. 17 plus 6, 23.
That hits.
You take. Let's see how much. 5 plus 4, 9 bludgeoning.
9 bludgeoning. Okay, so my Constitution saving throw for concentration is a DC 10, correct?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna roll Constitution.
Hey, you made it.
Hey, Moonbeam stays up.
All right, the Etten is gonna go for a swing on Bach, and because you are flanked, he gets advantage. Come on. Apologies, everybody. I am stricken with something, and it is making me kind of weird. Does a 23 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think you need to say anything more than that.
So you take 8 plus 7, 15, plus 5. Take 20 slashing damage.
I have
Second,
not even begun to conquer.
second attack. I'm going to say 22. Does that hit?
Yep. Yeah, that'll hit.
6, 2, 8 plus 5 is 13. 13 piercing damage with its Morning Star. And the Fire Giant's turn. Fire Giant takes out its great sword, and that's right, I did not skip his turn last time. He critically failed. Takes his great sword again. Goes for an attack on Bach. With a 2 on the die, which gives a 13. That's not going to do anything, I'm sure.
Not a damn thing.
Second attack, same exact roll. God damn it, my big bad is failing. Okay, well, that's the baddie's turn. So, Crash, you're up.
Yeah, so Crash continues to recklessly play as his tail wags over and goes in for another hit with advantage. With a 16? I don't think that hits.
Doesn't hit.
The 20.
Soft 20 does, though.
So that'll be another 8 damage.
I'm gonna cut that tail off.
Oh! And he ends his turn there.
Okay. Sigbor.
Yep. I see that this ogre likes hitting me with its womp stick. It shall now suffer the wrath of my womp stick. I'm gonna hit it with my quarterstaff.
Womp it.
Okay, so
Womp it real good.
Bop it.
D20
Twist it.
Pull it.
That does not hit.
That's disappointing. Okay. Sure. Damn it, why didn't I prepare? Damn it, why didn't I prepare healing word? Not much else I can do. Not much else I can do. Not much else I can do this turn, so, Sigbo is going to stand there.
Okay. Alright. Buck. Your turn.
Prepare to get conquered! I'm gonna use Reckless Attack to get advantage on my strength attack rolls this turn.
Okay.
Going after the fire giant.
Do it. Solve 20 hits.
For 6. And let's give it another swing.
22 hits.
For another 6.
Describe for me how you want to end this fire giant's life. AKA, how do you want to do this?
I want to remember that I'm on push to talk first. I take I swing my hammer at his kneecap. He drops to one knee. The second swing goes directly between his eyes. Pow!
You smash this fire giant's head in. He is dead. Very, very dead. You have killed a dictator.
Woot.
Yet his minions remain.
Scout
If
looks
you want some of this, bring it on. That's turn.
We can't let the power vacuum stand.
Scout.
Scout looks disappointed that you took his kill, but whatever. Whatever. Change targets. Move. Yeah, move the bone hunter's mark. This guy right here.
Yee.
And going for hits. Let's go. Ah, shit.
That actually hits.
Oh, hey, cool. It's 12, and there you go.
Brrr.
And second.
I know it's not an enthusiastic noise. I'm not feeling good.
No, I know. That's fine.
That
Yeah, soft
hits.
20, I assume that hits.
Freaking Rangers.
Yeah, I know, right?
You damn near bodied that guy. This ogre is not looking good.
So yeah, you're just doing focus shots. Yeah, that'll be it.
Alright, it is now their turn. Okay, so it is still within the cylinder of Moonbeam, yes?
Yes, it is. So roll Constitution.
13.
It was 1 point off fail. 1 point off passing. If so, it fails.
Yee. Roll. Do the dams.
Already did. 12 damage.
Alright, describe for me how this ogre is obliterated by moonlight.
Basically, it's about to come in. Basically, about to come in for another swing over Zigblor's head. Zigblor is just standing there, just nonplussed about everything in his normal nonplussed way. As basically as the club comes down, it just starts disintegrating. Just casually, just going up its arm as its entire body just disintegrates.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
Yep, basically.
Alright. Buck, it's you and the Etten. Oh wait, hold on. No, the Yetin's turn. Shit. Or did he already go?
No. No, he has one.
Right.
No, Etten still has to go.
Right, because the ogre was going, and then he ended his turn to or started his turn to the thing, so dead.
Yep, and he does get advantage since I used reckless attack.
Yes, he does. Let's see, with a 23.
Yep, that'll hit.
All right, that does. You know what? I can close out some of these windows now. Make my life a little more easy. Okay, so 2d8 plus 5, so 1, 2, 3 plus 5, 8 slashing damage with its battle axe. And with its Morning Star, it's going to come at you with a 17.
That's gonna bounce right off my shell.
All right then, its turn is over, and that leaves us with Crash. Crash, only one playmate remaining.
Yeah, so he's gonna go. He's gonna happily trot over and dash, and as he skids to a stop while recklessly playing, his tail comes lashing forward in front of him
Okay,
with a 20
that hits.
with 11 damage.
Yes.
And then it comes in for the backswing. Oh, with an 11 though?
That matches, so it hits.
Okay. That'll be 15.
The Yetin is not looking good.
All right, Crash is ending his turn, tail wagging furiously.
Okay. Sigbor.
I'm gonna spend my action to move the moonbeam over the Etten.
Okay.
Yep, so the Etten now needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm going to presume that it does with a 22.
Yep, so it's only taking half damage. Half is 16. So 8.
In stereo, the two heads both growl in pain.
Yep,
Mono
and,
stereo.
yeah, and that's all I can do in my turn.
Okay. All right, Buck.
You know, you don't look as big as a fire giant. You look somewhat smaller. I don't know why you think you're going to survive this when he did not, but okay, fuck it, we'll do this.
A mighty blow indeed.
Yep, there's our nat 20.
Hot damn.
And second attack.
That hits. It is down on one knee. It is not feeling good, and I relate.
I would say you could run away now, but I don't think you can.
All right. Scout.
Yes. Mumbles under his breath. Just let's finish this already.
Oh, snap.
Oh.
You know what? Just because I know how ridiculous that does it. How do you want to do this?
Oh my god. What am I even gonna do? I can't flavor this because it's an arrow, but you know, screw it.
I mean, I could think of things like with arrows and knees.
Oh, well, he's already on a knee, so it's not gonna make
2011
sense.
up in here, folks.
Is there a way to make it go through both heads?
I'm gonna say for the sake of flavor, yes.
Woohoo! Okay. So yeah, it's like, he just mumbles, "Let's just finish this," and shoots, goes through both heads into the wall, and probably a little bit of brain matter, gray matter stuck in the wall.
Congratulations, combat is over, and you emerge victorious over the ogre, the Etten, and the fire giant. You have saved the world, the known world of this tiny island of 5 city-states. Well done.
We saved the tri-state area.
You saved the tri-state area.
Scout starts dancing and pelvic thrusting on the top of the fire giant's body.
You teabag the corpse of the fire giant.
Damn right.
Just the right time.
That was my
Hi,
roommate.
Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl.
So, congratulations, you are the saviors of Zhaoshil. You have taken down a dictator that threatened the safety of everybody, and also of the forest, which you saved. Hooray!
Hooray!
Now there'll still be trees to tackle.
That's great. Does the cricket stop? Does the cricket stop? I just want the I've got Liederkopf in my ear all day long, every day of my life. I can't take that and a cricket.
Oh, the cricket was gone once you met the druid.
Oh, Buck.
No,
Do you want to know a secret? The crickets never stop. Conjure 8 giant crickets.
Oh no!
And with that, we close the book on this tale of Haggimber's Fury. And
Scouts on the throne for aesthetic appeal. Okay, we're done.
okay. And that concludes our D&D game.
Yahoo!
Thank you very much. Oh boy, I am really not feeling well. I don't know what's up with me. So Ben, you got any closing thoughts? Anything you want to plug right now?
I mean, the big thing to plug is the book, which I can't really plug yet because I haven't started the Kickstarter yet. But follow me at HBI2K on Twitter. That's where all the news will happen.
All right, very good. Does anybody have anything interesting that they want to plug this week?
I might as well plug my Twitch. Please follow me at Dragon Master Outcast on Twitch.
All one word?
Please. Dragon Master, one word, _ Outcast. Yeah.
All right.
I'm just gonna plug in my computer.
All right, Zul, how about you?
Well, I don't do streams at all, so I just play bench in my Twitter. I do a lot of art and memes and shit. Yeah.
All right, let me get you down there. Twitter.com/ It's just Zul the cat, right?
Indeed.
And of course, I'm going to plug our very special guest. I'm going to plug his Twitter as well, since I did everybody else's. And let's see here. Let's
You wanna go raid Mark?
yeah, let's go raid Mark. Let's go raid our buddy Mark. Let's
Woo!
Raid.
And thanks for being here, Ben.
Yeah, I had fun.
Yeah,
if I can remember
Hope we
his
all
channel
did.
name. There we go.
Aeon Protect Gaming.
Thank you. All right, so be sure to say hi to Mark. I don't have like a rating phrase, but just come in just shouting hype. All right.
Yeah, shout Fire Fury for us.
Have a good one, gang.
Ciao, bye.
Good night.
Hey.
Oh,
So I gotta know, Ben, how much H? A lot of hits.
Yeah, let me see here. Oh, my thing's not. I was keeping track on my token and I can't see it anymore. But I started out with 70 and I was at like 32 by the end.
Jeez.
Yeah,
That's about right for barbarians.
I did a goof by not taking healing word. I looked at basically the only long range healing spell I had was healing spirit, and once I dropped moonbeam, I went like this. crap. Do I keep dealing damage or do I heal?
I mean, I have cure
mean-
wounds, so I could
Yeah.
heal
with
them.
like with 2 barbarians, I don't think you needed to worry too much about healing.
Yeah, they were damage sponges.
Yeah, the only real attack spells were Moonbeam and Tidal Wave.
Yeah, we had a good team composition.
Yee.
I took no hits.
So yeah, if it seemed like that whole game was rather slapdash, it kind of was. I spent a lot of time on the lore, not a whole lot of time on the actual game, and neither were super well explored.
Yeah, we kind of
D&D
bypassed
well-
all four.
Well,
Sorry.
D&D is a storytelling thingy.
That's
so, you
right.
know.
It's a mutual storytelling thing. So
Yee.
that's how.
It's a choose your own adventure with math.
Oh God, you had to make it sound terrible. And I'm a former math teacher.
Look, see, I was with you until you said math.
Ah, let me leave the game, you fool.
Well, it's a good thing that Roll20 does the math for you, so that it's just choose your own adventure with computers.
I mean, it doesn't do the math for me. I do my own math.
I mean, you can make your own private rolls.
I could, but I like rolling physical dice better, and as a DM, I have that privilege.
I mean, hey, it works great for us.
Although I did allow, yeah,
Yeah, it
I-
worked great for us.
I did say you could if you wanted to, but everybody did the thing.
Nah.
Oh,
Gucci.